Hey everybody, it's your favorite critic Joe from the state of Kansas back here. I just watched the new movie on Hulu, No One Will Save You, starring Kaitlyn Dever. I'm not too familiar with her body of work, but I can honestly see her doing other things. In a movie with limited dialogue, she honestly turned in quite a good performance. So, that being said, let's dive into this. First half of the movie establishes clearly that there is some sort of a alien invasion going on. It's got some spacecrafts. It's got a really cool looking alien that makes his presence known fairly quick in the movie. And somehow, for some reason, she's a town pariah. Like everybody hates her, which makes you wonder why. Because this lady is absolutely adorable. I mean, dads out there, if your son brought a cutie patootie like her home, you'd be like, oh. So, it leaves you wondering, what has she possibly done to do this? And they introduced the first alien kind of right away, but there's a subplot how the aliens are taking over other bodies, like Invasion of the Body Snatchers. And, like I said, the first half builds up to like a really good, intense, and, I'll be man enough to admit it, a couple of jump scares that actually got me. And there were fun jump scares too. I didn't mind being got by those. And then the second half, yeah, it it fizzled out of creativity really fast. First half had me, ooh, what's going on now? Second half, it just kind of air traffic controller dancing looking aliens, uh, aliens that can go into your mind. You find out why she's the pariah, and it's nothing anywhere near as bad as you thought it would be. For having people slap her and call her every day and, curse her out. And the whole movie just fizzled out to what I found to be honestly just an absolute lame ending. I wouldn't take the time to actually watch this movie again. I mean, if you're cleaning around the house and you're like myself, where you like to have something going in the background, absolutely not bad. I think my father-in-law summed it up best when he goes, "Well, there's 2 hours of my life I'm not getting back." So it wasn't great, but I will definitely be keeping an eye on this actress. I thought she did a phenomenal job. Shows that there's some young talent coming up in Hollywood, and her facial expressions, some of the terror that she was able to go from the small screen, in my living room and put out into the rest of the living room. I thought she did a fine job with. On a scale of 1 to 10, the state of Kansas official 1 to 10, 1 being god awful, what have I done with myself? I want a lobotomy, to 10, that is an amazing movie. I'm going to watch it like 40 times before I die. I'd give this one a solid 5. It started off great, but just petered out super fast. Had they kept that pace going through the whole movie, I honestly think this would be something that I would have heard about before I found it on Hulu. Anyways, that's just a quick review from your friends at the state of Kansas. You all have a great rest of your weekend. Plenty of much coming soon. So, as we always say, good afternoon, good evening, and subscribe for more.